One of the most common things I'm asked when people are getting into affiliate marketing isn't what is affiliate marketing. Now, I've got a blog in front of me which is quite substantial on partners.livechat.com. Now, one of the first things they mention here is choosing, or how to choose the right niche for you. Now, there's much debate on why you should choose a niche or picking a niche that you maybe have some form of interest in. Now, that's the first thing in this blog, as you can see here. Now, choosing something that you're passionate about or something you have knowledge in is going to make the journey a lot simpler and a lot easier and a lot more fun to get involved in. Now, regardless of what you choose to do, of course, you have to consider the commissions, you have to consider the scalability. Can you go from $1,000 a month to $5,000 a month in that niche? You've got to consider all of that, of course you do. But also doing that whilst trying to pick a niche that you have knowledge in is something you want to do. Now, people ask myself, what niche should I go into? What one's the best that's worked for you? It's really difficult to answer. Now, I've been in a lot of niches, including the golfing niche. Now, one of the first things I would say to people is avoid seasonality. I got into the golfing niche and I jumped into the industry without giving it too much consideration. I just thought, fuck, I'm buying this website. It's doing reasonably well. I believe that I'm good at SEO, so I can scale it up. And yes, I bought the website. I did scale it up. However, what I didn't really know or understand at the time was that my sales would dip from end of September right through to February, March time. So I'm working in a niche that really only pays me well for 6 months of a year, which is crazy when you want to try and pick a niche that doesn't have seasonality. So you want to think of things outside the box rather than just jumping in. Now, again, going to this blog, they're talking about some of the niches you may want to dive into. Just some ideas, because this is where people are just looking for inspiration. Health and wellness niche, you could sell dietary supplements, organic food, recipes, fitness equipment, meal plans, whatever you want. Now, people do that very, very well. Technology, cameras, gadgets, software, all of that kind of stuff is something you can promote, or even just digital marketing related things, hosting, domain names, SaaS products. You can go through and sell all of those. Online gaming, hugely popular, as these guys have said here, but the competition is fierce. You're going to really need to dig deep and probably invest a lot of money in links to do well in that niche. Now, travel niche is something that many, many people do. You've got so many different options there, from hotels, places to eat, traveling, the flights, car rental. So all of those in the travel niche, you could actually have one website that has multiple opportunities on it. So again, when you're selecting a niche, I know guys who their main website covers airport transfers, but they also sell on hotels, flights, car rental at the other side, and they make reasonable money. So again, travel niche can be quite broad. Pet niche, again, seen many people who love their pets and they sell a lot of different pet accessories. Chewy being the big Amazon type place over in America for pets. Arts and crafts is massively popular. Educational, whether that be tutorials, ebooks, online courses. Again, you can make a lot of money. Food and beverage niche, not actually get any experience in that, but I do have a friend who does sell coffee beans and he does very, very well from that. So again, that's good. Personal finance, again, credit cards, credit repair, loans, all of that kind of stuff. Again, huge commissions. Beauty and fashion, there's so many people on TikTok and Instagram making money from, you know, promoting clothes, makeup, all of that kind of stuff. Influencers out there don't even need to do SEO. So you can do stuff like that. Obviously, like I said, the online market niche they've mentioned there as well. Home and garden, home improvements or garden stuff. Again, I know people who've got either or. I actually have a lady that I do consultancy with who is all out in the garden niche and again does well. Parenting, someone in my mastermind is all out in that niche, does very well. So much money you can make, so many bases to cover. And green living niche, if you want environmentally friendly products, again, I have worked in that niche for someone who had office supplies that were all eco-friendly. So again, there is a market for it. Self-improvement niche, not worked in that too much, but the Tony Robbins affiliate program gives you 15%. Luxury niche, I would always try and think luxury. High-end stuff, luxury fashion, accessories, cars, yachts, private jets, hiring of all that stuff, watches, all massively lucrative. And what I find through my experiences, some of those luxury niches are relatively untapped. So don't always just think low cost. You always want to think of high commission. So I'd rather have 100 people in a high commission niche than 10,000 people all buying stuff at £1 or £2 where I'm making £1 or £2. So they basically wrap up here saying that finding a niche that aligns with your interests and passions is essential. Make sure it will, you know, choose a niche that will help motivate you and to grow your affiliate marketing skills. If you're doing something, I don't know, like handbags or something, I'm not really into that stuff and it's going to be monotonous. So unless you're outsourcing all of the work, then I would consider deep diving into something that is of use to you. Now, I've worked in this industry for 22 years. I have seen guys who make money selling just mats, like doormats. I've had guys that sold nothing else other than safes. I have had people that sold nothing other than plant pots. I have seen friends go into the affiliate space selling generators, diesel generators. I have had people selling hunting scopes. They've had a website all about hunting scopes. And the point I'm trying to make with that is they're all high ticket items. A diesel generator probably costs you minimum $800. So the commission on that is obviously going to be high. Why sell golf balls or a t-shirt or a pair of shorts or something like that when you can sell something that sells for $100 or $200 or $1,000? So try and get something that is a high ticket item. Do not do affiliate where you're going to need sheer volume. Well, you can do, but try and think outside the box and try and go into something that is a higher ticket item, because especially if you're paying out for links and you're paying out for content, and I always revert back to my golf niche website, it would have I outsourced all of the kind of donkey work, and it would have cost me the same money to rank for something that sold for 10 times more, because I needed the content and I needed the links, and I was able to rank it, but the product was shit. So it wasn't making me enough money to continue, you know, at the pace I was going. And eventually I sold the website. So because it is what it is, the commission from Amazon was going down and my costs were going up. So I had to get rid of it and cash in and move on to other things. So choosing the right niche, there is no tool, no perfect answer for you. You've got to think, you've got to do your research, even going on to the likes of SEMrush, doing some keyword research, check out some competitors. That is your best way of finding a niche, but it has to be you who picks that niche. There's literally a niche within everything.